Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So this was one of the requested hauls from you guys. It is, as you probably guessed by the title and thumbnail, a Primark haul. Now I haven't been, well I have been into Primark, but I kind of feel like Primark's been a little hit or miss, to be honest. It can be I feel like sometimes when you go into Primark, you've got certain sections where you find loads of things in, and then other sections where you just think, there's just nothing here for me. And I always see people come back with like these amazing hauls, and I think, where did you get that? Because that wasn't in mine. We do have two main Primarks in like kind of the Newcastle area. We've got one in Gateshead, which is in the Metro Centre, and then we have the one in Newcastle City Centre. To be honest, the one in Newcastle City Centre does seem to be better. I don't know if it's just the way that they display the clothes, or if it's, I don't know, they get different stock. I've never gone straight from one to the other to compare, but it does seem like the Newcastle City Centre one does tend to have the better stuff. So that is where I went for this haul, and I did pick up a lot more than I thought I would, and more than I usually pick up when I go to Primark. So yeah, I'm excited to show you what we've got. So just to talk about the style of video that I'm doing for these hauls, it was a very mixed review on whether you guys liked these ones where I'm sitting down and talking about it, or the other style where I'm kind of stood talking to the camera with the item on. When I was reading through the comments, there were a couple of things that resonated with me and why I've decided to stick with this style. And I think it's because when I'm trying the item on, I can really look at myself in the mirror and make notes, and what I've been doing is making notes on each item about what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and it really gives me the chance to kind of really sit and reflect on the item, which I know sounds deeper than it is, but I can really give a proper review of the item rather than when I'm stood kind of doing my live reaction, as it were. I can't really see myself other than in the viewfinder, or like I can briefly glance in the mirror. Like I don't really think that I'm giving the clothes a fair review, whereas I can actually give myself time this way, look at the clothes on me, and just really give them a bit of a more, like, fairer review. Oh my god, I can't say that word. A fairer review, a fairer review of each item, and really kind of think about what I like and don't like about each piece. So, like I said, I've got my notes on each item, and we're going to start with a brown dress. Now, this brown dress, I actually really love the cut of this. I wasn't sure about whether it would suit me, because if it's not like a bandeau cut or not like with two sleeves, sometimes that's like up to the neck doesn't really suit me, but I actually really love this one. I don't know what it is. It's just a simple dress, and I think it can be really elegant. You can dress it up, dress it down. The only thing I would say is that you definitely need nipple covers with it. Definitely need nipple covers with it, because it is very much a braless dress. It's got no back to it, so unless you find those like stick-on bras, which personally don't really work for me, I tend to find that stick-on bras just come off, if I'm being perfectly honest. Yeah, it would be a braless situation for me, but I would definitely need nipple covers with it. The only other thing to note with this dress was that it looks like it's really clinging, and it's actually like the material itself, I don't know whether it was static or whatever, but when I was taking the clips for this one, the static was like clinging. Like it was really staticky, and it was kind of clinging, but I think that is literally just because of the static. It wasn't like the material wasn't too tight on me or anything like that. It's just the style of the material, I think, but it was kind of clinging. And it does look, I think it looks a bit worse on camera than it does in person. But I really like this dress, and I will definitely be keeping it. Okay, so the next item was this multicolor halter style top, and honestly, when I saw this on the hanger, I was like, I don't know if this neckline is for me, but it did take me a little while to get the neckline, like where to tie it right, because it comes and it is far too tight, and when I first put it on, I thought maybe I just have to like scoop my boobs into it, because you've got the line across, and then like the bit for the boobs, but you have to untie it and tie it to the correct kind of part. So it took me a few goes to like get that right, but once it was on, I actually really liked it. If anything, I could probably size down, because the back part was sagging a little bit and I kind of wanted to pull it up, so I could probably size down in that one. It's a fairly versatile top, and in terms of sizing, I wouldn't say that like going down like a size or two would make it too small or anything. It would just, I don't know, it just would be because it's elasticated on the back anyway. But yeah, I really like this with like a pair of shorts. I wasn't sure whether I paired it correctly with this skirt. I think with a nice pair of jeans. It's giving very like Britney 2000 vibes if you paired it with some skinny jeans. Like, are you getting the vision? Or you could wear it on holiday with a nice pair of shorts or a skirt, or like a maxi skirt would look really nice with some like nice earrings. And oh, I just like the colours. I think the colours are really nice. It's like the pastel-y multicolours. It's not too in your face, but it's just nice. I like it. Next we have this green striped top. And now I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure whether I was gonna like this when I saw it on the hanger. It does come as a two-piece, but I only bought the top because I think it comes with shorts or trousers. I can't remember what it was. But it's like green and white stripes. I wasn't sure. I definitely didn't think I would like the cord as top and bottom. That's why I didn't buy both of them. But the top I actually surprisingly liked, I think. I wasn't sure. I don't know if the cut is right for me because it's not like, it's just a little bit baggy. It's just a bit more like light and airy and free, and I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. The colours I quite liked. The green I think I would prefer if it was a little bit paler, if that makes sense, but I like the fact that it's just like a tie in the middle. Again, it's a braless situation, so if you have bigger boobs then maybe this isn't for you, but I mean, to be fair, you could still wear a bra with it and I don't think it would really matter. But again, it's really light and airy material, so it would be great for like a hot summer's day or even on holiday or whatever. But it's, yeah, I'm not sure on the cut, to be honest, with the arms. I'm not sure, but let me know what you think in the comments. But in general, I'm undecided on this one, I won't lie. Now next is the denim striped top. So this one, bear in mind, I bought everything in the same size. Like, everything is consistently the same size that I bought. This denim top was not going up. No, like the zip just wasn't having it. Wasn't having it. Now I think that's probably because the material is a lot thicker and there was no give in it whatsoever. I liked the idea of it on the hanger where it was kind of like the peplum style. But when I put this on, even though it didn't like zip up, I just did not like the neckline. I didn't think it suited me at all. I found it very restricting and very boxy. So I think this is definitely going to be a return for me. However, if you've got the right body shape for this, I think it would look nice with some white jeans. But yeah, I think the peplum style just took me back to just those days. What days was it? Like the 2010s when people were going out clubbing? Now I love the peplum style. Everyone loved the peplum style because it hides your belly, doesn't it? I really thought that I would like the style, but it just wasn't for me. I think even if it did zip up, I think I'd still be returning it just because I just wasn't a fan of the straps, wasn't a fan of the neckline. Like I say, even if it did do up, I feel like it's too thick of a material to be a summer top, and I can't imagine wearing a jacket over it. And I just feel like I'd be roasting in it. So unfortunately, this one is a return for me. So next we have the blue and white dress. Now this, I found this before I found the brown dress, and I didn't realise until I was trying these on that they're the same dress. They're literally the same dress, but just in different colours. And funnily enough, I don't like this blue and white one as much as I like the brown one. I don't know if it's just the pattern, the style, it's just, I don't feel like it's very flattering on me. I don't know, like I like the thought of introducing colour into dresses and things like that, but I don't know, I think it might have been the pattern. I just didn't really vibe with it, despite the fact that it is literally the same dress but just different colour and pattern. It's wild how just a colour and a pattern can look so different on someone's body, if that makes sense. But the pattern did kind of cover up the static clinginess, because this dress did the same thing, where the static kind of got in the way. But like I say, like the actual fit of it, like the material was like, it did fit. There was like, it wasn't too tight on me, it was just literally the static, which was a little bit annoying. So if you've got any tips about how to prevent that static, then please leave them in the comments, because I'm keeping the brown dress, but I'm not sure I'm keeping this blue and white one, but it will be very useful to know how I can stop that from clinging to me. But yeah, I think the blue and white pattern is just a little bit busy for me. However, you could style it up with some nice like gold jewellery, and like if you were to wear it for like a nice evening meal or something, you could style it up that way. But I just think my immediate reaction was, I'm not really a fan, so I think I am going to be returning this one. This next one I actually really liked on the hanger, and I thought this is going to be really nice. But when I put it on, I don't know if it's because I'm still comparing it to the first brown dress, but I don't know, just something wasn't quite right. And I don't know if it was the one sleeve that was longer than the other. I did like the gold detailing on the one shoulder, and I do like the neckline. It's just this one little sleeve that's really putting me off. Again, you need nipple covers with this one. if you're going to go braless, but you could wear a bra with this, I think. But the style of the material makes me think that, I don't know, I think that you would just be able to see the bra through unless you had a completely seamless bra. But in general, not sure on this one. I think if they had done the sleeves not like that, then I would probably be keeping it, or if they'd just been consistent. It's just that one little cap sleeve that I thought maybe if I pulled it up, then, but then I don't know, it just wasn't, it didn't look as good on as it did on the hanger, which is a real shame. But I did like the colour of it. I thought the colour was nice. It's that brown toned thingy, and I just imagine with a nice tan, gold jewellery, and like a little bag, it just, oh, it just looked lovely. But it's just a shame that that sleeve is really putting me off. But let me know if you prefer that one over the first one, or do you agree with me? Let me know. So last but not least, we have another blue and white dress. Now, I saw this on the hanger and I thought, that could be a really nice dress. It just looks kind of comfortable. Do you know what I mean? It's not too tight fitting. It doesn't look too tight fitting. It looked like it could like cover a multitude of sins. However, when I put it on, I think it took that role of covering a multitude of sins a little too seriously, and it did just look like a massive tent. I would rather use it as like a beach cover up, I think, over a dress to wear like during the day. I just didn't think it was flattering. It looks okay from the front, don't get me wrong. It looks like front and back looks fine. From the side, I don't know why it has this like triangular, like poofy, I don't know, it just didn't look flattering at all, and I didn't feel comfortable in it. It was easy to put on though. It is literally just pull over and that's it, because there's no structure to it. There's no nothing really to it, and I think that was probably the problem. The pattern was okay. I think like if it was a little bit more of like maybe a skater style dress, or even if it kind of came in at the boobs or anything, then it would have done so much better for me, I think. But because it was literally like from top to bottom, it was just one piece of material that went straight down. Not really for me, I don't think. But like I say, it would make a good beach cover up, or a cover up for if you're wanting to just go from like your room to the pool, if you're using it for like taking it on holiday and you just want something easy to throw on to like go and grab lunch or whatever. I think it would be great. But as like a day-to-day dress, which is what I thought I would use this for, not really for me, I don't think. And like I say, I just think it wasn't that flattering on me. So unfortunately that one I think will be getting returned. But overall, from the haul, I was really a little bit disappointed, I won't lie. I think there's some really nice pieces in there and really nice stuff that I saw on the hanger, but when you put it on, it just didn't translate. Like, it didn't really kind of flatter, or it just wasn't like the right size, or it just things didn't quite add up, if that makes sense. But one thing I'm definitely keeping is that first brown dress. I do really like that, and any, like I say, any advice on how to stop the static would be fantastic. But everything else, I have a feeling I might be sending back. I don't think there's anything else that I can think of in that haul that I'm thinking, should I keep that? Should I not? Let me know if you think that I should keep certain items. Let me know if you think I should keep certain things, or I don't know, let me know what you thought of the haul, or whether you found something different in Primark that you think I should try. But yeah, that is everything that I picked up in Primark. I will probably be going back, to be fair, because they seem to be doing a good rotation at the minute of kind of summer and holiday clothes. They did have a lot of things for like bridal stuff in there as well. So I'll definitely be going back and having a look again. But yeah, that's everything that I picked up. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, go hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Baby, let me love you.